Hey guys, my name is Ashley, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a fashion sketch, otherwise known as a crocus. So we're just going to be doing the basic one hand on the shoulder, and one just going behind the hip. And our figure is going to be split into 10 parts. So all you need is a ruler, a pencil, and an eraser. And I am going to be tracing one I have already drawn, but showing you kind of just because the shape takes much longer than 10 minutes, and I want to fit it into one video if I possibly can. Okay, we're going to start by drawing the figure up, or splitting the figure up into 10 sections. And basically that's just going to be 10 lines that are going to kind of mark where our figure will be. So we're going to put the ruler down, make a line of symmetry, and then mark the 10 lines. Okay, now we have 10 spaces for our figure to be split up into. In the first space, we're going to draw the head of the figure, just a nice oval. And then halfway through, the second and third line, we're going to mark the shoulders. Now, you're going to have one shoulder that's kind of tilted up, and another that's tilted down a little bit. So it's this nice kind of S curve. And that's the basic curve of all designs. At line 3, you're going to do the bust, which is going to be a line, and line 4, you're going to do the waist, which will be a little bit smaller than the bust. And then you can kind of connect those and almost make like a geometric shape. Your shoulders should be 1.5 times the width of the head. So, or the length. So it should be about 1.5 inches across the shoulders. And that's including the curve. So basically, if you would straighten the curve out, it would be 1.5 inches. Then you're going to mark the hips at the 5th line. And your hips are going to be tilted to open up the same way as the shoulders. So you can see you kind of have like these are opening up, these are coming, and that's because that's how the human body is. And once again, you can draw a nice steady curve from your hips there. Then it is helpful to, you can either go back and draw the arms, which I'm going to do, or you can move on to the legs. But I'm going to come in here and draw the arms and the neck cuts. It's helpful to me to get the proportions down. And the neck should come right to the shoulders and be a little bit tilted if your body is tilted. Then you can start drawing the legs, and you want the legs to be muscular, and it's just a nice curve. The ankle is going to end at 10, so not the foot. So you're just going to curve it down to right about here. Here's where your knee marker is going to be. And your crotch line you want to be about halfway between the waist and the knees. So I had mine a little far up there. And that's basically just where your thighs are going to come together that you're drawing. Legs are my least favorite thing to draw because they're really hard for me. But the good part is when you get them in pants or dress on your actual design, you don't notice much the legs and the curve to them, which is good for me because they're the hardest part. So calves meet right here. and then split up to come down to the ankle. Then you can go and brush up any finishing touches. You can erase the lines and here, all these lines, and add some shape to it, so actually draw the bust out and the hips. And like I said, my legs right now are really bad, so I apologize for it. But it takes a lot of reworking going in and fixing them. So the feet, you can just come out and draw them. You want to make sure the heels come together with that 9 line. I prefer to draw feet in shoes.